Hello, YouTube. And why my camera ain't focused? Oh, there we go. Hey, YouTube. I am Gonna Just Be. And today we're going to be talking about feeling bad can also create. If you're Debbie Downer, if you got a brick up in your buttocks, I'm talking about you, that can't see the good and nothing in life. Oh, baby, you're creating. Yeah, you're creating. I want to clear this here up. I want to clear this up because on last week, at the end of last week, I kept telling you, feeling. Notice I have an S on there. I have an S. Feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. And I want to elaborate on that because I want you to understand that feeling is the secret to all of your manifestation. Feeling. So what I am saying here, and this took me a while, and I felt the need to share this with you all because it took me a while to really understand this as a whole, that feeling is the secret. Because some of you all know of Abraham Hicks, right? Y'all ever heard of her? Neville. Oh, there you go. Look at you, Neville. You know about it. Neville talks about this here. Abraham Hicks talks about this here. Feeling thing, like, right? So it makes you like feeling. So what exactly am I supposed to be feeling? Like, right? Shy, yeah, y'all know about this feeling. So what am I supposed to be feeling? So am I supposed to be I'm happy. I'm trying to stay like this so I can get my manifestation. I'm trying to get a car. I'm feeling good. You feel me? No, to go sit down somewhere. You look crazy. But do they mean emotion or feeling as being? Here's the thing. It's your beingness. It's what you're radiating. It's going to be the vibration. So really what I'm saying here, and I want to break this down because it took me a long time to figure this one out. And I want to give it to you for free because you're my reflection and I want you to win, baby. When you put together a thought, when you think on something and you have a heart space that your thought automatically sups with, this is how you create. This is your electric and this is your magnet. You create by creating an electromagnetic form of energy. You understand that, right? Electric, your thought is electric. Hey, Tech Babe, I see you, babe. Electric, you understand. Anybody lost in the sauce on that? Tia, you understand that over there? Shy, you understand? Keep, you understand? Electric. Because there's two to everything, right? Yeah, intention and an elevated motion. Yes, you understand that part? So this is going to be like masculine and feminine, like, right? Everything I teach y'all all the time, everything has two in the land of polarity. So electromagnetic form of energy, bam, instant manifestation. So when I'm sitting up here and I'm telling you all that feeling is the secret, is because the feeling part, the heart space, gives it a little bit more because the heart is the magnet, and the heart being magnetic, it's going to draw things to you, right? But there are some people who are thinking negative things. Hear me out. They're thinking with their electric a negative thought, and then with their heart space, maybe their heart is saying fear is the emotion. Those jokers are still creating. You know that, right? You understand that those people are still creators. They're just creating based upon the feeling that's low. You get that? So I'm not saying that those people, thank you for the gifts, I am so divine. I'm not saying that those people, thank you for the badges. I'm not saying that those people are not creating. I'm telling you that those people are master manifestors. They're just doing it the opposite way. I'm talking about the people who we will call freaking anxiety driven, ADHD, overthinkers, overachiever type people, they, bad nerds, whatever you call them, they are creating. Here's the trickery that I want you to get on this live. Sometimes you, me, we think bad thoughts, but still the outcome turns out to be good. Now you tell me what the heck happened with that. Feeling is the secret, but sometimes people feel or think a negative thought, and then they get surprised. They're like, oh, it worked out. Y'all seen it clear as day. Like they have some of these people that, I guess they don't think that they're going to pass the ball and stuff like that. And then they play that music on TikTok. How do you let go of the pain to stop it from manifesting again? You about to get to your answer right here with this here. Right? Right? Yes. Yes. It's the negative thoughts. Okay. Sometimes the people on TikTok, they be like, I guess they don't think they're going to graduate. And then they show it to us in real time. Like, right? When they open up the email or whatever, and they're like, oh, and everybody just huddle and stuff. Y'all see me? Like, I be crying for people I don't even know. I'm happy. What's, they made it into Yale or Harvard or whatever, or they passed the nurse exam, or they're a doctor. And it's just so emotional. Some of them people didn't think they was going to make it. Some of them people didn't think they were going to pass. And they passed. What happened? The feeling outward. Tia just said it. Go ahead on, Tia. Tia said that feeling outweighed the negativity. So their positive feeling outweighs the negative feeling. I want you to get that. I want you to get that, you busy mind, you negative Nancy ass. I ain't gonna be able to do this shit because I ain't gonna be able to be happy all day. I ain't asking you to be happy all day. I'm asking you to make sure that your electric bill is paid. Make sure that your thought is still persistent and still thinking the positive thought. It don't matter in your heart space that you are hallelujah, like you are happy, smiling heart. What matters is that your thoughts or you're thinking a positive thought. You gotta put them in there. You gotta put the positive thought in there from some kind of way, because each time you put them in there, they do grow into something. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. You ever met somebody that's like, man, let me tell you this shit, man. I was walking down the street, bro, and man, I don't know, I'm just gonna make up a story along the way. Man, I'm walking down the street in this white van, man, with tinted windows came, man. And they had these machetes, they had all this stuff, man. I could have shit a brick, man. And I had all this money in my pocket. I just came from the bank, man, and I just thought I was done. They was gonna take my money, son, and da 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 da. And I'm just standing there, man. I'm scared as shit, man. I'm like, Lord, if you bring me out of this motherfucker right here, I'm gonna be on the straight and narrow. Like, right? They telling this story. You just think, oh, wow. Man, as soon as I said that, man, guess what happened? Them motherfuckers just asked me how to get to 4th Street. And it all worked out. You ever heard like a story, like seemed like he was about to get shot and it was gonna be the end, and then they say something like but God. The only way that happened was because that positive self-concept of the thought that the person was thinking prior to getting to that event, and the sneaky link thought that person was thinking in that moment, made me like, I know this can't be happening to me. God, I know you could bring me out of this here. That thought, that operant vibration won. But then somebody else who has a lower self-concept could go to that same scenario and be like, yeah, the white man came and I'm just getting back. I mean, I've been missing for 30 years and now, I had so many miscarriages and this and that and the third, and then all my hair been ganked out and blah, blah, blah. And they went through the gutter because their negative self-talk and concept won. Now, both of these people, peep this, both of these people felt to the core of them a feeling called fear. They were freaking afraid. They were probably having a thought that was negative. One or two of them thoughts within that moment was like the end. It was about to be the end all, right? In that moment, they had negative thoughts. They felt bad in that moment, but each one of them created something different because of the simple fact that they were radiating a signal prior to that moment, and it brought them out. So this is why it's so important for you to actually think and ultimately feel good. But even if you don't feel good, it's still important that you still have thoughts that God gonna make a way for me, or that all things work out for the greater good. It's still important that you put this in your subconscious mind for any day, for any manifestation, and you will call it later on down the line like a miracle. You will call it something said, or you will call it the Holy Ghost. I don't give a darn what you call it. It will be that very energy that you conjured up that's going to save your freaking life, that's going to bring forth your freaking manifestation, that's going to make you feel in that moment lucky because you just hit the jackpot because of a prior momentum that was already built up. Are you understanding that point? Feeling bad also creates. Feeling is the secret. So your vibrational stance right now, your state of being right now, is the secret to what's going to happen to you for tomorrow. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Because there have been, who can else attest to this? That you felt bad. You felt bad in a moment and something worked out. I am not trying to teach you to be stupid, fake it till you make it, to be continued church people, talking about your blessing, higher favor, and you feel like crap. You have been there. You see? Shame is the lowest frequency. Yes, it is. I love your hair. Oh, thank you, babe. I'm not telling you to be phony. Acknowledge where you are. Be okay with it. Stop giving yourself these unrealistic expectations. All I'm telling you to do is persist. When you feel like crap, still persist in your thoughts or thinking process that is already done. Mm-hmm. You could literally, I want you to get this here, because sometimes your emotions get chaotic. Sometimes your energy, emotion is really, really low. You could still be crying. I'll never forget. I remember it like it was yesterday, because I used to be a crybaby. Sure it was. I'm telling the truth and shaping my Lord's self. I'll never forget. It was like yesterday, and I'm sitting up there boo-hooing and crying, and just crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. The biggest crybaby. But everything was working out. I could have saved some tears. Because somewhere in the core of me, prior to me knowing anything about manifestation, I just had this law in my subconscious mind that all things are working out for me. Anybody tell you that's my little motto. All things are working out for me, the good and the bad. I say it all the time. This is why it's important that you say all of the time in your habitual thoughts these type of affirmations. Things are always working out for me. Mm-hmm. The good and the bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know I'm chosen. Mm-hmm. I am that I am. Mm-hmm. 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 It's all for the greater good. I'll figure it out later. It's so important that you say those things, because in saying, better yet, thinking those things, because and thinking those things, when you get to that manifestation where you want to flow, when you get to that chaotic situation where you really need to do a SOS to the mothership, it will all work out, because that'll be your vibration. That'll be your operant feeling, and feeling is the secret. That's going to be the secret sauce that's going to bring you out of your rut. Everybody got that, right? Everybody got that. So don't be walking around here looking crazy, just smiling like you on some antidepressants. Everybody know everybody that's on antidepressants because they did a little wobble head, like, right? It ain't nothing wrong with being on antidepressants if that's where you are in your life. Everybody just trying to get a little higher, right? I ain't judging you. I'm just saying you ain't got to look like you forcing it. You ain't got to look like that. You can have a straight face. Hell, you could be crying. You could be rolling over in the middle of the floor. But feeling your vibration, what you feeling, what you radiating, that's the secret. So with knowing this allows you to see how you, me, we have this thing called grace, right? God's grace is sufficient. Because even though you sad, even though you crying, even though you radiating, even though you're rolling on the floor, you're radiating the operant power every day. Whether you woke up this morning, there was a thought that said, am I going to be sick or am I be healthy? Healthy one. There's a thought. There's a vibrational force that's actively doing this. Am I going to be able to see today, or am I going to be blind? Seeing, evidently seeing one, because you're looking at me, right? Am I going to have money today, or am I going to be broke? Am I going to have a roof over my head, or am I not? And all of these things are actively, it's two polarities every day. Every day, the one that has the most force is winning. And this is why it's so very important for you to be sitting up there and being grateful. So for being grateful is akin to you observing that, oh, how's one today? It feels so good to be healthy. I am healthy. Oh, money won today. It feels so good to be abundant. I am abundant. My desires are desiring me. This is why it's so very, because you are energy. And your vibrational force, your energy in motion is showing its face in every aspect of your life. But are you paying attention to it? Even when you're fearful, even when you feel bad, you're still creating in your rut. That's how cold you are with being a master manifester, a manipulator of energy. Some people ask or say rather, you can't get it wrong. And while it may be a smooth coating, and I say it too, it might be a smooth coating to soothe you in that moment. Oh, you can get life wrong. Ultimately, you can get life wrong. But if your goal is to be healthy and this morning you woke up sick, well, baby, I got to tell you, you got that thought wrong. You got that thought wrong, the thought on yesterday and the day before, and probably even the thought today, because the thought today egged you on to be unhealthy in this right now moment. So to you, negative thinker, I'm talking to you and trying to educate you how to persist through that sickness. And you can use your sickness, you can use your relationship, you can use your poverty, because you felt bad to get there. And on top of feeling bad, feeling is the secret, you're vibrating that, you're radiating that, right? On top of you feeling bad, what you did also is thought by thought by thought all day. You say, what people say? Sick people say when they say, oh no, I'm not feeling too good today. Oh, I don't feel good. Something right. I don't feel good. Yeah, boo, I don't feel good. They gotta tell everybody, yeah, I wouldn't feel good. No, I don't feel good. Nope, I don't feel good. Oh yeah, that must have been the day that I wasn't feeling good. And they say it over and 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 over. And guess what? They're radiating it. They're vibrating that, because feeling is the secret. And they gave thought to it, thought. And it made them vibrate and irradiate on that frequency. I know people who every time I see them at family events, at any event, based upon the last time I saw them, oh, I'm sitting over here. I know this couple that I'm sitting over here because we got COVID. We don't feel good. Next event, oh, I don't feel good. I'm under the weather. I had that bug. Every time I see this couple, and I'm like, listen, I know you might not feel good, but let me tell y'all something. And nobody else would dare go over to the table by them because, oh no, we gotta push them over there because they don't feel good. Like, right? So they got active participants helping them to be in the not so feel good arena of the party. Like, right? So I was the only one that went over there, by the caution tape. And they're like, wait, hold up. We don't feel good, huh? And one of the people who know what I do, he was like, man, B don't care about that caution tape. B ain't gonna let none of that jump on her. That's an energy thing. Let me go over there and talk to her. So even though I was already over there, I went over there and I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. I want to tell you this because I'm so tired of you. Every time I come to a party, you over here by the caution tape and nobody could kind of touch you and it be both of y'all. It ain't just one of y'all, it's both of y'all. I want to tell you this here one thing. You gotta stop talking about this. I mean, hey, I get you don't feel good. Hey, Big T, I see you, baby. I get you don't feel good. I get your heart space ain't ready for this here. But let me just give you a little bit. See, this is why you could be sad. You could be fearful. I'm going to give you this little bit. How about you just stop saying it? How about you quit thinking it? How about you take this stupid ass caution tape from around you? How about you don't say you don't feel good no more? How about you don't talk about to be continual COVID, the long haul COVID, the asthma, the mucus, and the heebie-jeebies in the night? How about you just shut the freak up? How about you just do that? Because if you ain't noticed, I noticed. I'm not even in your simulated environment, in your relationship, but I noticed that every time we get together, you over here in the sex section. Just shut up with it. Because it gotta be a thought that you keep on thinking that keep you over here. Because you do too many thoughts, it creates a feeling. And then the feeling becomes your state of being that's radiating. And now you're radiating and your word can come back to your null and void. Now you gotta be sick. The universe gonna make you, yeah. All right. Hey, Monique, I see you, babe. Hey, T. Y'all getting this? That's how it goes. Kay said, just stay home. Yeah, but they be over there with the caution tape. It's almost like, hey, we don't feel good and we want everybody to see and we want to tell everybody, shut up. We talked about that last week too. Shutting up your mouth. If you don't have, Grandma used to say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. How about we remember that when it comes to manifestation? Oh, how's your health? Oh, how's your abundance? Oh, how's that relationship? How about you start saying, I don't want to talk about it. That's a start for you people who have anxiety and they got to yap about the bad. How about, I don't want to talk about it? Because somebody typed that in the comments, I don't want to talk about it. That's your line. Yeah? I don't want to talk about it. But no, you was talking, didn't you say you wasn't feeling good? I don't want to talk about it. You all right, huh? Yep. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Because if I talk about it, I'm going to think about it. And if I think about it long, if this is, it's going to turn into feminine energy, giving babies and giving life force to it once it gets to my heart, because my heart is feminine energy, and then I'm going to feel it. And then if I feel it too much, then I'm going to create more of it. And then I'm going to have quadruplets over here of this stuff that I really don't want more of. So how about we just don't talk about it? Just. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to feel it no more. I say all is well. Yeah, all is well. I don't want to talk about it. All is well. I said, oh, I'm perfect. Everything's perfect. How are you? Because everything is perfect. Everything is perfect for the low frequency person because they're creating all of them doubts. They're creating their reality through fear, and everything perfect for the person that's on the love frequency because they're getting more abundance, they're getting more love, they're getting more prosperity, or whatever they want. Everything is perfect based upon the law of cause and effect. We think about certain things, that's our cause. Look at our life, that's where I was at. Everything is perfect. We ain't lying. But simply say, I don't want to talk about it because you don't want to keep conjuring up the thought or the expression about it, and it gets a hold to that heart. And you start feeling something with it. And now it's radiating in the cosmos. And you keep getting sick. You keep getting broken relationships. You ever had somebody who, girl, let me tell you what John did to me. Girl, I was at work and then I came home and and girl, and oh, yeah. And then they want to tell somebody else what John did. And they want to tell that person what John did. And then they get in the next relationship, and guess what? They get in another relationship with a John. His name gonna be Ben, but he gonna do the same thing that John did because guess what? What did they do too much of? They talked about it. They gave life to it, and when they gave life to it, it gathered up with a feeling and an emotion, and then it came back on that ass. Have you ever noticed when you feel bad, more negativity begins to follow you? When you talk bad about John or your exes, then you find somebody else just like them. Your thoughts are following you. Thoughts are creating things. That's why. Whether they make you feel happy, whether John make you feel happy, or whether John make you feel sad, you get more of what you express about John. This is why it's so important that I teach people this. After relationships, find the good. Don't you get on dark top. Find the good after relationship over. You know what? I loved him or her because this. And oh, they were so good at this. And oh, I'm so happy because the involvement of that relationship exposed me to this. You got to talk about how they beat your ass. You ain't got to talk about no cheating. You ain't got to talk about none of that crazy stuff with finances and none of that stuff. Don't talk about it. Talk about what you want more of. Right? Feelings are energy. And they send a signal out to the universe. They show your state of being. They will announce what you're radiating to the universe. Because they're fueling you. Your thoughts are fueling you. It's almost like putting gas in a car. Every time you have a thought, it's like you stand up there pumping some gas in that car. Goom, 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 goom. And your mind is just gobbling it all up. Gobbling it up. Goom, goom, goom. And then now you're full to the brim of negativity. And if you full to the brim of negativity, it's going to create a feeling in your heart. And now you're going to be a bitter bitch. Because you've been drinking. Goom, 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 goom. All that regular stuff. And now since you're a bitter bitch in the heart, you got to have bitter bitch experiences. You got to go down bitter bitch valley. You got to hit cutthroat road. You got to travel down dusty lane, broke avenue. And you know they're going to have a Martin Luther King Boulevard down there, the ghetto. All because you gobbled up them negative thoughts. And they created inside of you a feeling. And Sometimes prior to that, you may have had some some positive thoughts, and you make it out of them valleys and them ruts. But if you ain't have no positive thoughts that were sitting up there pulsating in your reality, if you ain't have them, you're going to stay in the ghetto. You're going to stay in low frequency. And it's going to be harder for you to get up out of there because ain't no more gas stations. You know? You're going to have to travel. And it's not necessary for you to have to go through all of that work. Just stop with the crazy ass thoughts. Stop with the things that ain't serving you. All right? Any dominant feeling will shape your reality. Any dominant feeling will shape your reality. So yes, your fear can create. Your love can create too. Any dominant feeling can create your reality. Keyword dominant. You have two feelings. The dominant one will always win. It will always create your reality. This is why you pour into yourself good thoughts. When nobody can hear you thinking, these are the thoughts I'm talking about. The habitual thoughts that you tell yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you pour into yourself some good ones. If you do not, you're going to create by default. And that's not going to be a good thing if you're a negative Nancy. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, say, I don't want to talk about it. Yep. Not the babies. Just go home. Yeah. I love you so. You bring the truth. Thank you so much. Hey, Casper. Hey, Kat. Y'all got that? Any questions? That's it. That's the video. Who determines my thoughts? I know that I am my own. Well, you answering yourself, Amy. You create your own thoughts. I mean, you create your own reality. Glad you mentioned that, Amy, because I want to share this last thing. This might be another video. Sincere, Amy, you came right on time. Thank you, Naveen. Since there are two polarities, you always have two thoughts, whether I'm going to be healthy, whether I'm going to be sick. The one that's dominant gonna win, right? You got that. There's two of you. We talked about this already. There is your lower version of yourself, and there's your higher version of yourself who's in alignment with the inner being, and they think like through the eyes of God, right? When you are persistent in your manifestation, understand this here. Some of them thoughts ain't yours. Amy, some of them thoughts ain't yours. Because if you're living in the end of the wish fulfilled and you're thinking through the eyes of God and you're in alignment to your inner being, right? And you're telling yourself positive thoughts, you over here now. So there's going to be old programmed thoughts that's going to be hitting your ass. And these are the ones that most people get tripped up by. They ain't going away instantly. They got to flatline by you constantly giving yourself more of the new ones. So let's say, for example, I don't know, I wanted, let's say a call. Let's just throw out a call. Here's the version of me who catches the bus. This is the version of me that want, I don't know, a Bentley, right? I'm living in the end of the wish fulfilled and I'm thinking about the Bentley. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about my Bentley. I love it. And ooh, I'm a Bentley owner. I own a Bentley and I am abundant. And ooh, I feel myself. Feeling is a secret. I feel myself driving this thing and ooh, it smells good. It drives good. And I'm watching little Bentley videos and ooh, yeah, Bentley. I'm getting to that frequency, right? Every day I'm looking at my visualization thing in my human imagination to give energy to it. I'm giving my attention to it. When I give my attention to it grows, like, right? But in the middle of my day, let's say I'm at lunch and I don't have $5 to pay for my salad. Sneaky link thoughts get up there. How the hell you gonna get a Bentley? You can't even buy a salad. That's over here. These are not your thoughts anymore. So when I'm saying persist, I'm saying when you hear that thought, no, that's not true. I am abundant. I own a Bentley. And you got to think like this person over here. And every time you say, no, that's not true, and persist to think like this person over here, you're weakening this here old version of yourself. Because God gives life and God takes away. So you're taking away life from this here old version of yourself in order to embody or renew your mind to this version who don't even think that thought no more. Who can't even explain poverty or lack anymore because rich people don't think about poor man things. They don't think about lack. They don't think about not having $5 because they know that they got $5. They don't think about them crazy thoughts no more. So when people say them thoughts ain't yours, this is what they're meaning. They're not yours because you're this person now. You're not that person no more. But these thoughts, just because you woke up today and say, oh, I want to learn how to manifest, these thoughts ain't going to just flatline on their own. You got to do that work. You got to say no to these thoughts, turn the other cheek and say, yep, what we were thinking again over here? Oh, we're abundant? Oh, my Bentley is looking for me now? Oh, okay, I smell it. I can drive in it in my human imagination. Let's do that. Let's go into the wish fulfilled again. You see how that goes? You got work to do, baby. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Y'all got that? So that's the reprogramming of the mind. That's the let this mind be in you that you got to do. Thinking not robbery to be equal with God. This is to equal with God over here. This is equal with your lower self. The program. Thinking not robbery to be equal with God. Renewing of the mind. Hello, you. This is you now. So these gonna come. The race not given to the swift or the strong, but to him that endured to the end. All of this was talking about aspects of your mind rising and you understanding your subconscious mind. Being able to see things through the eyes of God. Y'all got that? Renewal of the mind, Kelly. Acknowledge the old thoughts, but you do not sit with them. Nope. Familiar spirits will follow. Yep. Well, so shall it be. If that's how you look at it, they go come. I did my work. Thank you for bringing things into. Yeah. Good. I'm so proud of you, Amy. Because hey, listen, all of that talk about spirits gonna follow. All that talk about the runaway twin, that talk about you open up your first eye and the demons coming and sign up for the foolery if you want to. But guess what? Your inner being don't talk like that. When you get over here, if you're looking through the eyes of God, I'm just saying, hey, I slip up sometime. But your inner being ain't saying that. Because in your inner being, if you really embody your inner being in the wish fulfilled state, all is freaking God. This is why it's hard for me to post on this here channel right now. Because on this channel, I am a blood type connection catalyst. Okay? Meal plans, weight loss, cheat codes. I ain't telling you not to get them. Hey, I created them for you because I was there on my journey once upon a time. But what I am saying is when I was a child, I spoke like a child. My child state was over here. I thought like a child. I behaved like a child. But I'm on a conscious journey too. But when I became in alignment with my inner being, I put away those childish things. That's why I don't sit here and talk about health and wellness no more. Because all is God. Through the eyes of your higher self, your inner being self, all is God and all things are working out for you. Nothing shall by any means harm you when you get to this state of being in your mind. I get it. Everybody ain't there. So I left some little gems behind. I left the meal plans, the weight loss cheat codes, the highly beneficial foods, the herbal portions. I left all of those things on my website for those people. Because it's different states of beings, different states of consciousness. But when you are in alignment with your inner being, you ain't getting sick. When you are in alignment with your inner being, you're a magnet to your desires. When you're in alignment with your inner being, you see other people, which are your reflections through the eyes of God. And this is totally what the biblical text was teaching about the Christ conscious one. Christ conscious one saw people healed and whole already. You're not sick. You not dead, Lazarus. You still sleep, healed and whole already, because Christ conscious was conscious and aware of itself and was tapped into being one with the Father. So Christ conscious had its conscious mind in alignment, aka its thoughts that it said in his habitual mind, its subconscious mind, aka the ability to go on top of that mount and pray, and its superconscious mind, the Holy Trinity. Form. Christ conscious was in total form. The number 3 represents form. Conscious, subconscious, superconscious. And this is what it means when it say I and the Father are one. Because when you make the Holy Trinity subconscious, conscious, superconscious, you're one. You're whole again. If you ain't make that connection, you ain't whole just yet. You on your way. Yeah, the work is done. Bless you, Amy. All right. A great example of turn the other cheek. You're right. That's what it is. That's the message today. The role of fear still creates. So I ain't giving you no pass with your scary ass, with your doubting ass. You're still the creator, not creating what you do want. It's offering time. For those of you who are new to me, I am Goddess Just Be, and I help people on their wellness journey. If you want to donate to my time, my knowledge, just a love offering if you choose to. My Cash App is Cash App Goddess Just Be. I'm thankful for all of you all that gave to me, for those that are sending me gifts for my upcoming birthday offering. Make sure you put birthday gift in the note section on the Cash App. For those of you who PayPal me through Salt of the Earth Publishing, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of the blessings. Just to let you all know, in the month of April, I think the first Sunday in April is April 6th. April 6th will begin our first Inner Circle Sunday Zoom live for those people who sign up. I'm gonna, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna put that direct link so you all can start registering and signing up. Thank you. I appreciate the roses and the gifts. I'm gonna put that available on my website. And so if you're part of my newsletters, you're gonna be getting information about that. We're going to have conscious beings. Oh, thank you so much. Conscious beings able to text and help one another along this journey. So if you run into a manifestation inquiry, or I don't know, astral projection dream, you'll be able to chat with other conscious beings to help you along your journey. I want it to be like a small little, I like the little small little churches, small little congregation on Zoom where we meet on every Sunday. You'll have access to other conscious beings. You have discounts on my products and my retreats. You'll actually be able to listen to my teachings, which are going to be esoteric knowledge to break down the Helios, Biblios, the Sun Book, the Energy Book, the Holy Bible, as some of you may know it, and teach on a scale where it is pertaining to you being the body of Christ. This is esoteric knowledge, all things within. It is the inner being church, nothing outside. So don't invite your pastor. Somebody type that in the comment. Pastor not invited. Don't invite your pastor. Don't come over there thinking that we about to outsource anything. If this is not for you, don't waste your money, baby, because we're not looking for the savior. In the inner circle, you're gonna be it. So pastor not gonna be invited unless pastor want to learn from me, and then he could come on in there. But we're not gonna be debating. We're gonna apply the word as it pertains to ourselves. Pastor not invited. So excited for the inner circle. Can't wait to sign up. Pastor just not invited, not this time around. Maybe, Pastor get maybe replays later on when he ready, but Pastor's not ready. This is only for people who are wanting to expand in esoteric knowledge only for their soul expansion. We ain't doing no debates. It ain't up for debate. You the damn God that you've been looking for. You the Savior that you've been looking for. I'm not debating you on that. I don't debate. If you don't believe that about yourself, get your ass off of my life and don't come back no more. I'm not going to call you a little G kind of God. I'm not going to call you no soldier in the army of the Lord. We ain't going to have to fight. I'm going to tell you that you God until you believe it for yourself. And that's going to be an expression of thought, just like this video. I'm going to tell you over and over and over and over and over and over, because some of y'all listen to me, y'all asses don't believe it yet. And over and over and over and over and over. And then one day you're going to put on your big girl drawers. You're going to believe it for yourself. And you're going to vibrate it for yourself. That's my job. That's what you called me for to do. So Cash App God is just me. If you want to donate, let me look at the donations, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Let me see if I got any donations today for this live or for my B-Day. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Zion. Thank you, McCray. Zaya and McCray. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, Key. Oh, I see some more coming in. Thank you, Kalia. Thank you, AMK. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, y'all. One of them for my birthday? Let me make sure. No. Oh, you fed my soul today was a message. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Any questions before we get up out of here? No questions? You sent the PayPal? Let me look at my PayPal. I got to look at both of the things because some people send PayPals. Thank you. Let me go right here. I had it opened up. Yes, thank you. I'm waiting for it to open up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for all that gave in my Cash App and my PayPal. If y'all have any questions, y'all type them. And if not, we're going to pray and get up out of here. No? Happy birthday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yours? Oh, okay. Look at you. 50? That's a blessing. February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's Day. Tashandra. Thank you, Tashandra. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see it. I just joined. You missed everything. You did, but guess what? It's going to be on my repeat on my YouTube channel. I don't see any questions. Yeah, well, I ain't 50. I ain't 50 yet. But it's a blessing. I'm eternal, though. I'm an old broad. I'm an old soul with infinite intelligence. And for that, I am proud about. I'm thankful for. Not too many people sit up here on live and say, I'm an old broad. But yeah, I'm an old broad, infinite intelligence up in this wood. Let us pray. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last time, take a deep breath in and blow it out. God, source energy, infinite intelligence, form. Thank you for this live. Thank you for everyone that came forth on this live, whether they are of a sound mind or yet still dealing with depression, anxiety, wobbling thoughts. Thank you for the friendly reminder that they too are creating their reality of thought by thought by thought. Let this video be a constant reminder to them that they should implement thoughts that's going to help them feel good. Thought by thought by thought, we create our reality. Let this live be a friendly reminder to them that their thoughts matter. Every thought that you think every day, come on, TikTok, matters. It matters. It matters what you're thinking. It matters. Thank you for this reminder because this is our superpower that connects us to the superconscious. There's conscious, subconscious, superconscious. And superconscious does not think the thoughts that we think sometime at the conscious level. Thank you for this understanding, this unfoldment, this knowing. so that in all our getting, we'll get an understanding of how our mind is working to keep us in our person, to keep us tied to the program, to keep us in the body when we are not the body. We are not. Thank you for this reminder. Thank you for the reminder of how brilliant we are in creating this body, though. How masterminded we are in creating this mind, though. Because when we get up out of the body and up out of the mind, we can look upon ourselves and see how brilliant it was. How creative we had to have been to get or prepare or to create a mind that keeps us trapped in our body. A mind that is so programmed that we have to learn again how to get from underneath the program. Oh, that is so brilliant. I feel so brilliant. I feel like a creator. I feel like a manifester just by knowing that on a conscious level I created that work of art. But now as I get to know myself and I understand with myself, I can think thoughts that are outside of my mind and I can be equal with God. And I can be the observer of myself now. Oh, this is a beautiful moment for me, a beautiful unfoldment for me. For me, looking upon me and seeing the I amness in me, not just the physical in me, the I amness in me. Because I am all. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am free. I am ease. I am flow. I am conscious, subconscious, and superconscious, no longer tied to my person or my body. I just am. I'm eternal. I'm awareness. I just am. I'm alignment. I'm alignment with my inner being. I and the Father are one. Thank you for this unfoldment that I can branch out of the body and become one again with God. Thank you for the unfoldment so I can see myself as free instead of bound. Thank you for this unfoldment of this polarity because now I can see two sides of me. And when I look at both sides of me, I understand that all of it was God. I feel so thankful for the unfoldment of me. I feel so grateful for who I have become. I feel so excited for what is near and nigh and to come for my tomorrow. I feel so excited about my thoughts that I'm thinking right now, the thoughts that I will think after I finish this prayer. I feel so excited because the game of life feels fun to me now that I know this about myself. It feels free to me now that I know this about myself. It feels like I've been getting to know God. And that was the whole point of this. For me to understand, overstand me, just simply so that I can get to know the totality of God. And say, oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory? Because in this body, I experienced that thing called fear. Outside of this body, oh, I experienced that thing called love. My fear creates at a certain level. Oh, but my love creates at all levels. My love goes through quantum fields, ultimate realities, the people, places, and things. My love heals. My love is all. My love is whole. My love is me. My love is greater than my person. Extends outside, inside, all around my person. My love. So I was on a journey on a person, getting to know God. And I figured out along the way that God is love. That God just is. That God is all. Type in the comment, God is. God is, God is, God is. God is that fear. That's how you could create through the fear. God is, God is, God is. God is all. God is everything that you could put your eyes on. God is, God is, God is. God is me. God is you. God is, God is. God is that not so beneficial food that we stay away from. God is, God is, God is that highly vibrational food for your blood type. God is that hate. God is that love. God is that up. God is that down. God is that in and that out. That yin and that yang. That masculine and that feminine. God is all. This video was from my heart to yours. God just is, y'all. Be blessed, babe. Okay, bye. God is. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Listen to me. Stay in alignment. Okay, bye. Yes.